Okay.
So much stuff. All right, let's look at the to-do list. With the storage units, we've got all these different storage units in 2 different states that we're having to pay for. So the decision we're gonna have to make today and get a little bit more information is it worth the expense to go up to New England and close that one out? All right, well, let's reconvene in a little bit.
Okay, that sounds great.
So we take little victories where we can find them. This bathroom, while still needing some crown molding, some repairs there, and cleaning the floor, has just been used for the first time in probably 15, 20 years. Found some art around the house, fixed the toilet, got some spare parts, put it together, all works now. Yay, little victories.
All right, calls are complete. So the total round trip, we're looking probably in the ballpark of about $700, right? I feel like we're already so far down this path of faith and manifesting stuff that we stay on that course. It's manifesting what I want to do by what I'm wearing.
I was going to say that when I saw you walk out on the porch. I was like, I guess we're going to New England. That was going to be the first thing I said.
Well, you did say you wanted to go to a Woo Sox game, which would be an added expense, which I don't think we have to do. So we're going to do it?
I'm so excited.
You're going to do it?
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Yes.
All right.
All right, we're doing it.
All right, we
got to go pack. We got a lot of stuff.
There's a lot to do.
Yeah.
Unload more trash.
More trash. So much trash.
At least this is just enough to use our dumpster.
At least it's not what?
I said at least it's a small enough amount we can just use the dumpster.
Yes. Yes. That's nice to not have to run all the way across the town. All right. Now we get to load up for the trip.
All right. Let's go to the mock.
Let's do it.
You gonna miss us? Yeah, he's a good kitty.
All right. The once mighty mock, which is now an overflow of another storage unit that we already consolidated down. At one time we had 5 storage units across 3 states. So the mock, MOC, it stands for Matt's Outdoor Center. I didn't name it. The kids did, I think. Anyway, it's where all the outdoor stuff for adventuring is contained. But we have other furniture. Since we're trying to get rid of all the storage units, we've already consolidated down a few. And that's why there's furniture in here and stuff too. That is all the important coffee stuff.
Gotta have coffee. Very important.
I cannot wait to get this stuff organized again. Everything being crowded out is stressful.
Was that just?
What was that?
That was the thing. Camera. A little dusty. The car's a little.
Are you okay?
So we're laying here. We've started watching a show called Alone, which I had heard of for quite a while, and have had people recently encouraging me to watch. And
so good.
It's so good.
We're so all in.
It's so me, which is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, the memory that really stood out to me, like there was an episode and there was high winds and they were afraid of the trees and everything. And when we were in that one trip we had where we got caught in that major winter supercell storm line and tornado and all that stuff. But the winds were howling so hard that night. Our dome tent was folded in on itself. And what I remember is the wind was blowing so hard that the ground was vibrating. All the root systems of the trees.
Everything was vibrating. It was
there was
so
a
loud.
constant hum and vibration in the ground because of the wind.
It was like screeching through the tent. Like
it was
as
so
we
cool.
were, yeah.
And it was also cold. It was like 20 degrees. The
Yeah,
wind chill was
we were
like 12
winter
degrees.
camping.
Yeah. So the
So,
wind chill was
yeah.
like 12, and it was super high winds, like 45, 50 mile an hour
And every
winds.
other tent in our area
Or
like,
campers. There were no other tents.
There were no other
Oh, there
campers.
was one other tent, and he got all
blown
destroyed.
away.
Yeah, he got destroyed. He
Yeah.
took shelter in his truck for the night, and his tent got destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
'cause-
he came back in his boat and did wheelies.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. He's doing wheelies in his boat. He had to flex.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
He felt. I think he just had some personal,
Yeah.
you know, because his tent blew away. But
And in season 1, I got to say this: one of the guys that's still in it, we're half the people have already left.
yeah,
And there's a guy that's from my hometown that's in it, and it's really
he's
cool.
doing great.
And how many times have you said, "Oh my goodness," like?
Oh,
Yeah.
because he's got all your tricks.
Yeah, the same skill sets and
Yeah.
and attitudes and everything else. Like, well, we grew up in the same place.
Yeah.
So
very,
I don't know
very
him, but
chill, calm. Like, okay, we take care of one problem after, we solve the problem and just like do
and
that.
what's the line I always say? No matter what it is, what do I say? There's always what?
There's always a solution.
All the time. I always say it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so just it's part of our routine.
Yeah.
And just sharing it. All right,
Yeah.
you ready to get back to the show?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Gonna miss you, pretty kitty. Oh my goodness.
Well, we're not exactly camping yet. On our way. Yeah.
Okay. Should we move all this stuff under it?
Yeah, you want to do that, and I'll
Yeah.
start on the tent.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some gray clouds coming our way. Like this, to make a bow arch. And go forward. We're going to get the corner lines. So these, not only do they keep the tent secure, but they run the rain down the line.
Huh?
Essential.
Yeah.
We got 2 of these. That way we're not tracking the mud
Yeah.
and everything into the tent through the foyer.
I'm so excited to get in there and sleep tonight.
Okay, so I'm in my hometown where I grew up, and I have not told my best friend that I'm here yet. So the way I like to tell him that I'm here is grab my fishing pole and walk down to one of my favorite fishing spots. And then I'm going to see if I can catch something. I'm actually half expecting when I come up here that he would be here with me. So, all right. So you got me lined up over here, Michelle?
Do it that way? Okay.
And so this is how I like to let him know I'm here. So that I can
Oh
just go ahead.
God. That was not 2 seconds.
No, I know. Jay, I'm home. Come fishing.
All right. Reason we're even here is try and empty out this storage unit in the next couple of days. I have no idea which key it is because we had so many storage units. Yikes. Yikes.
Yikes.
Yikes, yikes, yikes.
That is a yikes.
Wow. And just opening it up is like, it's emotional. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so if we're going to get the 5x10, then half of this has got to be gone. The main thing for me is the furniture,
Yeah.
which was my, like the dresser right here. That was my dad's dresser in my mom and dad's room.
Yeah.
And everything. And, it's the drawer I used to sneak in to find change for the ice cream truck,
Huh.
and so, the furniture has emotional family heirloom kind of value to it, but also for when we do get a place of our own that's up here, a camp, there's stuff in here to furnish it. Anyway, all right, well, let's start doing some research, and we'll come back and start sorting through stuff.
Okay.
Oh, man. Getting down into where I got to move heavier stuff to get access to stuff. And with my shoulder and the fact that we have
Can
a
I
load
help,
full of,
please?
yeah, when we get to that, but we have a load full of stuff to donate.
Okay.
I say we go ahead and load that up, go bring it over to the barn, and then come back and I'll move this stuff to get access to the next wave of stuff. And it's actually kind of hard to go through some of the stuff. And not that it's hard for me to go through, but I think it's hard for you not to go through when
It's
I'm
hard
ready.
for, yes. I just want to see stuff and this is just a squishy pillow. That's all. That's all. Just one little squishy pillow that
you get
can
to keep
be
a squishy pillow.
Okay.
Oh, this is heavy. Oh, goodness. This is it's all bakeware stuff. Pans, cookie molds, drying, cooling racks.
Donate.
Yep, donate. I agree. Although I love it. You know how much I love to cook.
I know how much you love it.
I'm a cooker. All right, we'll finish loading this stuff up and take the first load to donate.
Okay.
All right, so we are nearing the end of mission mass storage.
Yeah.
It's been quite an adventure. So we didn't tape a whole lot the last couple of days because really it was just so much work going
Right.
through everything, and
You get it.
y'all
get it.
Yeah, you get it. It's a lot of stuff, but then also I wasn't prepared for the emotional stuff. So we're just about done here, and we're set to leave here tomorrow morning,
Right.
and head to a wilderness area of West Virginia. We have had that in our sights for a long time.
Long time.
We looked at the forecast, and it's supposed to be stormy, 35-mile-an-hour winds, mix of snow and rain, and we would be traveling and setting up and breaking down in a lot of really nasty stuff. Michelle, we're sitting here we just had breakfast, nice warm breakfast, warm hot cocoa and coffee. And Michelle goes, well, do you want to call an audible and just go somewhere where the weather's nice? I was like, yeah, you'd do that?
Pack
up, head out
I just
today?
want to get the kayak in the water.
I know.
And you want to go fish where it's reasonable to fish.
Well, and it'd be switching up to fishing saltwater, so.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're going to get on the kayaks today anyway.
No.
The wind is picking up more. The temperature's dropping.
Yeah.
We got weather on the way in here. We got to finish the final stuff of the storage.
Yeah.
And then maybe we pack up and we hit the road, start heading south.
Hey, I'm down. I'm totally down.
All right, we're going to do this?
Yeah, we're
All right,
going to do
we're
it.
calling an audible midstream. All right, let's go finish this storage unit.